The Mercedes-AMG SL63 doesn't have a lot of fans, but Brabus is trying to change that, primarily through the use of some magnificent three-spoke wheels that are mounted on this 750 Bodo Buschmann edition 1 of 2. These wheels are referred to by Brabus as Monoblock 2 Evo Platinum Edition wheels, which is just a fancy way of saying that they are reminiscent of the Brabus Monoblock 2 design from the late 1980s. Only now you can get them with a 21-inch front and a 22-inch back. We are not opposed to the comeback with 3 spokes. The remainder of this modified SL is, as one might expect, completely insane, and Bodo Buschmann, who invented Brabus in 1977, is honored by the name of the modification. He actually preferred the R129 SL, and in the 1990s, German magazine Auto Bild captured him behind the wheel of a Brabus 7, 3S without a bonnet, inspiring this reconstruction. Definitely not as cool as the R129, though. Faster, though. Despite using a massive 7.3-liter twin-turbo V12 engine, the vintage car could only generate 574 brake horsepower and 571 pound-foot of torque. The 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 of the SL63 gains alarming 740 brake horsepower and 900 newton-meters of torque from new turbos and an ECU from Brabus. That translates to 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds, and a top speed of 196 miles per hour that is electronically capped. The BB edition also has the customary Brabus carbon fiber exterior improvements, in addition to a new stainless steel exhaust system, so you can hear everything about those engine upgrades. Sports suspension lowers the ride height by 25 millimeters, and nearly every interior and exterior surface is painted a shade of black, as would have been desired by Buschmann. Ahead of the British Festival of Speed in Goodwood, the Italian company Ferrari has declassified another project from the exclusive one-off program, a track supercar KC23 based on the racing Ferrari 488 GT3 Evo 2020. For the Ferrari, KC23 was developed a completely original body with movable aerodynamic elements and removable anti-wings. The one-off program is addressed to Ferrari's most loyal and wealthy customers, and dozens of unique models have already been produced under this program. But unfortunately, not all of them have been shown to the general public. An unnamed Ferrari KC23 customer has agreed to send his car to the Goodwood Festival of Speed, which has become the most important event of the year for sports car manufacturers, so don't be surprised. There will be a lot of sports cars and supercars on the news agenda this week. The development of the Ferrari KC23 took more than 3 years. It is based on the chassis and powertrain of the racing Ferrari 488 GT3 Evo 2020, but the body is completely new. In it, Ferrari designers led by Flavio Manzoni tried to anticipate the aesthetics of racing models of the near future. If the original Ferrari 488 GT3 Evo 2020 has a purely functional and rather aggressive-looking aerodynamic Dodger, the KC23 body is designed taking into account the aesthetic values of road Ferrari. That is, it looks like a real work of art. In order to maintain the required aerodynamic characteristics, it had to be equipped with movable aerodynamic elements on the sidewalls. Opening shields behind the front wheel arches increase downforce, and shields in front of the rear wheel arches provide the engine with the necessary amount of air. The stern, by default, has a sleek integrated spoiler, but for track driving, a removable fixed anti-wing must be fitted. Even the design of the wheels is also developed, taking into account the 2 configurations of the car. 18-inch wheels are used on the track, and for static and leisurely cruising driving. Unique 2-color wheels with a diameter of 21 inches at the front and 22 inches at the rear, shown in the pictures. The elegant bodywork has minimal sharp edges and appears as if it is made from a single piece of metal, emphasized by the 4-coat gold mercury metallic paint with liquid alloy effect. All new glazing creates the effect of an aviation hubcap. Lighting is also completely new, although the shape of the taillights is borrowed from the virtual car Ferrari Vision Gran Turismo. Instead of traditional exterior mirrors, cameras are used. Track essence in Ferrari KC23 is given by developed front splitter, chubby sills, and complex rear diffuser. The interior is basically the same as the original 2020 Ferrari 488 GT3 Evo, but a few new elements have been added, including surround view screens and a passenger seat. The guillotine-type doors are reminiscent of those on the LaFerrari model. Technical specifications of Ferrari KC23 are not announced. It is only known that the donor Ferrari 488 GT3 Evo 2020 biturbo V8 engine with a working volume of 3.9 liters produces a maximum of 600 GP and 700 nanometers.